Okay, let's see. Let's see how Jerma is talking about furries with chat.
This confirms you're a furry. What are you talking about, man? These are serial characters. Are serial characters furries? Yeah, right? A serial...
Oh, a serial character? Like the cereals you eat. I thought he was talking about like serial killers. I was very confused for a second. Oh, that makes sense. My bad.
Characters is a furry? Yes. They're talking animals.
Actually, okay. I'm just gonna tell you something. So, remember how the Frosties tiger was a VTuber for like a day? Do you remember the Frosties tiger ordeal that happened? Tony the tiger? Do you guys remember that? Do you remember Tony the tiger? Do you remember? So there was like a stream that Tony the tiger did as a VTuber, and the furries enjoyed it very much, like a lot. So much so that after this one stream, you never ever heard about it ever again. That's how much the furries enjoyed the Tony the Tiger VTuber. So I don't know what Jerma is about to say, but I think this would probably disprove everything he just said. But I don't know. Let's keep watching. My bad.
We're not gonna have the argument again about like what is a furry and what isn't a furry. A werewolf is not a furry. We already went over that, and I will defend it. I will defend it forever. No, it is not. A werewolf is not a furry. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Why
animals, okay, animals that have human characteristics is a furry. Okay?
A werewolf has human characteristics, Jerma.
Snackum Sam, whatever this guy's name is, wearing a baseball cap and eating standing upright and talks. That's a furry. A werewolf that like doesn't have fucking college class. That is like just a snarling beast that turns into this and is on all fours. That is not a furry.
Wait a second. What do you mean all on? It's not on all fours. A furry has like, it's on 2 feet, no?
Silvertoad just subscribed.
It's on 2 feet, no? No. It's on 2 feet. It's on 2 feet.
That's a werewolf. It's not a furry.
No.
It's not furry adjacent. No, it's not. It's an animal. It's a beast. No, it's not a furry. It's a
furry.
beast. It's a beast, not a furry. Like if my werewolf character were to stand up on 2 feet.
Yeah.
And have glasses and like a school notebook.
Yeah.
And going like this. Yeah, all right. Now I'm a furry. But if I'm on all fours.
But what if I don't have glasses and I don't have a school notebook? Am I still a furry?
With like, and I'm an animal, and I don't have like a suit on. I'm a beast. I'm not a furry. If I look outside and there's a moon out there, and I am a human.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, not the moon. And I go off camera and I come up and I've got claws and I'm like snarling. I'm not a furry.
Why not?
On all fours, snarling, beast. Upright with a cigarette, furry. You get it?
What if you upright without a cigarette? I want to know what's like the in-between. Is that still a furry or is that a beast? Upright, no cigarette. Just like upright. Is that a furry? That's a furry, no? I think that's a furry.
Good. That sounds like furry
That's not a beast,
justification
that's a
to
furry.
me. Who cares? Somebody said, I do. I got a question for you. 2 very important questions. Is Tom from Tom and Jerry a furry?
Yes.
Or a cat?
It's a furry.
Good luck with that one.
He stands upright.
All right. Is the dog that talks like this in all those cartoons the one that's always looking after Jerry? Is that a furry or is that a dog that can talk?
That's a furry.
Is SpongeBob a furry? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Not enough human characteristics. Okay. So Garfield's not a furry. Garfield, Tom, Jerry. Excuse me.
Garfield's a cat.
Hold on. Does that mean that Toucan Sam is not a furry? Which one of these is a furry? Because this is a bird. This is a toucan. This is a frog with a baseball hat on. They're standing upright. Toucans stand upright. And he's not wearing clothes, but he is.
But he is wearing a scarf.
He's not wearing clothes. He is. Tony's wearing a scarf. No, Tony's not a furry. He's a nudist.
fair point. Honestly, fair point. Okay, I see that one. That one's fair. I see that. He is absolutely a nudist. Okay, no, I see that. But I think that Garfield is not a furry because Garfield is a fat cat. But I think that Tom from Tom and Jerry is a furry because he like always stands on all twos and stuff like that. So I think Tom is a furry, but Garfield is not a furry. On the furry scala, right? On the furry scale, Garfield would still be a cat, and Tom would already be a furry. I think Tom would be like the start of the furry scale. So if we had this furry scale, Garfield would be like the most beast-like. No, wait. Garfield would not be a furry. Stop. Sorry, my bad. I go back. Tom would be the most beast-like furry. Like that was like the furry start. This is where the furries start. Okay. Tom is the first furry, and then, but then again, the Lion King. You can't tell me that the Lion King is not a furry, because I feel like a lot of furries really love the Lion King. Well, that's not mean the Lion King is not a furry. The Lion King is a beast. Well, I don't think so, because I feel like if you ask a furry, they would tell you that the Lion King is very hot. I'm not a furry, so I can't prove that myself, but if you would go outside and ask a furry, they would probably tell you that the Lion King is very hot. So is he already a furry because he's found attractive by furries? So does it matter if a furry finds it attractive? Or does it matter, like, if it's on all twos? No. Okay, you're saying if a furry finds it attractive, it's not a furry. Attractiveness is not furry. Okay, so a furry starts with Tom, and the Lion King is still an animal. So the Lion King is on the same side as Garfield. So Garfield and the Lion King are the same, but Tom is a furry. I think no. Garfield is not a furry. Garfield is still a beast, and a furry. Is Paul a furry? You mean from Kung Fu Panda? Well, yeah, he's wearing pants. Of course, he's a furry. Tigress is a furry too. So Tigress and Paul are both furries as well. It's a furry movie. Same goes with like stuff like Zootopia, obviously, but I mean that's a no-brainer. People really, really like the rabbit's ass for some reason, so that's a no-brainer to you guys. I'm really, like, if you really think about it, right? Yeah, okay. Is the penguin from Club Penguin a furry? Well, technically it is, no? You can put clothes on it. Like, if you really think about it, right? They're also furries. They're literally just penguins. No, they're wearing clothes. You can put clothes on them, so they're furries. I don't think the feral did. I don't think so. I think they're, no, of course they have human traits. They have eyes and a mouth and arms. They can hold stuff. No, they're furries, guys. Don't cap. They're furries. So, can you put clothes on a real life cat and is that a furry? Well, if it can stand on two legs, I guess. If it stands on two legs, I guess it's a furry now. I don't know. No, I'm not a furry. I'm a Neko Mimi. That's something completely different. So, like, on the furry scale, it would start with Tom, okay? And I would be on the very, very, very other side of the furry scale. So if it starts with beast on one side and human on the other side, Tom would be the first furry, and I would be one step before the furry. So if I would have fur all over my body, right? I would be a furry. I would still look very, very human, but I would still be a furry. It's like if my skin would be fur, right? I would be a furry. But right now, I am still a human. Because I have too many human traits to be a furry. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I'm glad we had this conversation. I don't think we have to talk about this even further.